you can read, don't let Otto know. We'll put you to work on the ledgers too.
I heard you lost someone in Eastbourne. I'm sorry. If there's anything you need, just say the word.
If you want to help, learn your...
Have you come for a tale? Orpa. You wish to study the tomes? Did you learn everything you needed? Good day. Or... It can be hard to tell sometimes from where I sit.
Do you need any help, Miss Molly?
To our friends.
You could rinse and chop these greens for the
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
What do you suppose it could be?
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick breather, ain't I?
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness, and in turn salvation, can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Cid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we'll be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the Black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the Crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the Blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of Great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry.
But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do. Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Arthur. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the Mother Crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mined from the Mother Crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the Mother Crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the Mother Crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals. And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick breather, ain't I?
Or of
The Holy. Speaking of our...
Can I
see I'm busy here.
So, what'll it be?
No scratches, all right?
That it? Fine.
Wanted to send a message, most likely.
Why did she have to go so far?
What happened? Is everything all right?
No. No, it's not.
You! Newcomer!
What's the matter?
It's my assistant. She left to gather soil. I cannot concentrate. What? Please, I beg of you. Will you...
All right, I'll go.
Marvelous. Thank you.
Whereabouts is she?
Gotan's Bales. It's on the outskirts of Lostwig. Not the safest place for an unaccompanied bearer, perhaps, but to sort... Now go!
Someone's in trouble.
Don't let them get away.
That's enough.
Get him, boy.
You know what to do, boy. Over here.
Boy.
Get him! You know what to do.
There, boy.
Sick of Torgal.
Don't stop!
Are you hurt?
It would have been worse if you hadn't come along. Wait, I've seen you around the hideaway. You're new, aren't you?
I'm Clive.
And I'm Martel. But what are you doing here?
Looking for you. This is no place for a bearer on her own.
I noticed that. But this soil's not going to collect itself.
Then what if I gathered it for you? You could head back to the hideaway. Just exactly what sort of dirt is it that you need?
What I need is soil. But I'd be a fool to refuse your help after what just happened. It's the good stuff you're looking for. Dark, Rich, fragrant. You'll know it when you find it.
Dark, rich, and fragrant. Right. Well, you should hurry back. Bohemil seemed worried enough that he might come looking for you himself.
That seems unlikely, but I won't argue with you. Thanks.
Soil, then. There's certainly enough of it here. But is it dark, rich, and fragrant? That should be enough. I better get it back to the hideaway.
Wanted to send a message.
What happened? Is everything all right?
Well,
not this. Glorious! But with this...
Wait, see, you were never...
Worried about...
But that's...
There's all. And if it was... Although, I know it's... I wish I could offer you some... Still.
Now, my research can continue...
Damn it. We'll be needing more wood.
Ah, you there.
I'd be happy to...
Oh, thank you. Takes a lot.
It's...
That's...
No, I suppose not.
Ask over at the White Ads. They'll point you in the right direction. Thanks again.
Excuse me. The man working over...
Ah, you take...
Thank you.
No, not a lot.
Here we are. I'd better get this to... Jeffrey, was it? Will this be enough?
This will do night. Oh, now stop. That's...
heard
was
Otto
it?
barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
He's never listening. Where are you, Randall?
Is everything...
I'm what?
Why...
Oh, wait, then.
I'll do what I can.
Oh,
What can you tell?
his name, he's been safe.
That'll be enough for today. But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad?
He was expecting...
Ran? Though...
I'll go and look.
I'd...
You haven't much, but you're free to look. Good day.
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
The shad's also... Potted and smoked, but it'll be an age before the stink's gone from my skirts.
But at least you'll have the Grimalkins to keep you company.
I heard from a couple of the bearers what you did to them royalists over at the cairn. Glad you're on our side.
You all right?
The hanged man.
We were at... Randall.
Where did this...
Further, please.
I'll do what I... Goblins. Why am I not surprised? Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad? Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from the vineyard soon.
Then I better go and give that stew a stir.
Damn it.
He's not far.
And
you know...
what?
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
What do you suppose it could be?
Next. That's out.
Clive, was it?
The fjord.
I don't see why not.
Marvellous. And who exactly do I have the honour of addressing?
Clive.
Delighted to make your acquaintance, Clive. I'm Kenneth, and mine are the weary shoulders upon which... Now...
Oh, Mio. How long has it been? Here.
Oh, my thanks. I hope you do not think me lazy for waiting to be served like a lord. Only my former master did not use me kindly, you see. He left me half lame, truth be told. But Sid took me in nonetheless. Oh.
To our friends, and to those who might have been.
Your food.
I was hoping it might be. Well, doesn't this look fine? Thank you, lad. You're new, aren't you? Kenneth's running you ragged already, I expect, the old rascal.
Well, he did say he'd give me something for my trouble.
And so he should. We're not slaves anymore. Well met, lad, and keep up the good work.
Do you need any help, Miss Molly?
I don't know. You could rinse and chop these greens for the stew, I suppose.
Well, well. There's so much more to farming than just seeds and soil.
Your food.
Just a moment. I need to finish this. I won't be a burden. I'm of no use to anyone as I am, but maybe if I can master...
All right, but...
Of course.
That's the last one. I'd better let Kenneth know.
If you want to help, lend your lip.
Have you come for a tale? Till next we meet.
All they were beyond these walls. Speak enough. No.
Gradually get...
I was...
I don't...
Now, I have 3 men.
I'd be happy to help.
Marvelous. The 3 and... You'll find one...
Do you need any help, Miss Molly?
I don't know. You could rinse and chop these greens for the stew, I suppose.
To our friends, and to those who might have been.
Clive, was it?
Back socket. He wasn't wrong. It's not.
Wanted to send a message, most likely.
It's all gone.
Can...
Ah, do you hear? Come, you must eat if you're to recover.
I hate to be a burden, but thank you.
What happened? Is everything all right?
No. No, it's not. Something smells good. For me, I hope.
It is.
Oh, and who has time to watch any?
I think that's everyone. I better let Kenneth know.
To our friends, and to those who might have been.
Ah, you're here.
The hideaway's
a fact you... It...
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick breather, ain't I?
It's all gone. You've lost... It can't be that...
How could it be any... No.
Fine.
It's go if and if. I...
I'm sure he doesn't. The letter won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sanbreque as soon as I can. The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I better keep my eyes open. Good. Looks like I'm in the right area. More of the lost supplies. I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. We've come this far. Might as well ask around.
A little over.
I'm looking for...
Wait, no.
Which way did it...
Towards...
To the...
It's looking to be a fine harvest this year.
for you? Did Master Quentin summon you?
The shad's all salted and smoked, but it'll be an age before the stink's gone from my skirts.
But at least you'll have the Grimalkins to keep you company.
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy. Someone's waiting for this. But he's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our career out of trouble.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
Maybe I should just own up.
Found the things you dropped. Oh.
No more skulking about in the shadows for me, then. And all thanks to you. Losing those...
Is it about Kirsten?
She's off.
You know...
So... If...
It's true. Burned to the ground. The whole village. Imperial scum. If there was any justice in this world, they would swing.
I have to find him. Can't talk now, like Martha. You not and that. What you want here?
Of course.
Thank you. You've.
Have we need him? Well,
Oh, no, come on. You want clocks? Yeah.
I'd better find this Norris before Ronald takes matters into his own hands. Bearers are hardly difficult to spot. What did he mean about being played false, I wonder?
I do, as it happened. And yet...
He can't have got far. I better keep my eyes peeled. lantern. The one Norris was carrying, no doubt. At least I know which way he went. Someone made short work of them. I wonder if that someone was Norris. Norris,
Lee. Ron, but it was wrong.
Martha, just...
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank, but...
A bearer without a brand. To have lived free for so many years. Only to be betrayed by a friend.
Oh, we fuck.
Well,
Let me.
So we...
Is it true, Clive? Is Norris really...
You'll find...
We could make a fortune selling our swords out in the East.
Here, you're that bearer. Now,
I can't promise.
Oh, just...
must be it. No point spending any more time down here than I have to.
Well? You? Any longer out in the beam? Oh, wait, no.
Take a seat, Clive.
See you.
He's not all stick with these, but they're lucky. This.
Well, no, and it's
That's a woman.
Oh.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Go, Otto. Anyway, reckon. Anything catch your eye?
Couldn't, but
Man, must have been a... So... Suit yourself.
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. And will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds...
Suit yourself.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad?
Is it safe to ride to Northreach now?
Let's make this quick. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy.
Sick of Torgal! Over here. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy! Get him! Sick of Torgal! You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy! Sick of Torgal! You know what to do, boy. There, boy!
There. Northreach.
Sick of trouble! Don't let them get away.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope that Dame has friends in the south.
Smells so delightful.
Welcome, good...
Back off, Brandon. Can't you see I'm with a customer?
Give me one of those hams, the biggest.
Fresh fish, all from the Sea of Grace this very morning.
You there! Fancy a drop of the Empire's finest?
The fruit's not getting any fresher.
You want something, you come back with your master. I won't sell to some stray brand.
Each one is handcrafted from the farm.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but... why would you...
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But... I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
However do they get that
You
colour?
gonna buy something or not?
What the hell are you doing?
Tut-tut.
But...
For today.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Oh, you're lucky you're... Get out of my sight!
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling, welcome to the Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so... If you... Yes, but to Aunt Tatiana, I trust... Oh. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that hand. Now.
I should probably start here.
You wear the dame's brooch.
Enough to have...
She's... Oh, if I...
You saw her?
The day she'd lost her. It wasn't any...
So...
And that's...
Thank... Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're then, and you've already.
Did she?
Before only she didn't. Follow she thought.
This man from the court.
Don't.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Heard the bones fell favourably.
I'm looking
on a
the day. Moore is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Falls there nigh on every night.
It's not been half a moon since Bennett's tour.
That's what we signed up for.
Clive.
That remains.
Oh, Tatiana, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he, according...
And, there is a man in Moore who owes me a favor. His name...
I shall...
That's the day done then. Drinks and the veil. How about the veil, then drinks?
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late. Oh, don't tell me you've grown tired of us.
Think I might see you tonight?
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
That's enough for today, Branded.
That's enough dallying, you two. Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be done.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Weren't expecting any new Branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
You are fortunate to have fallen into the dame's good graces. But her influence wanes the further you stay from
If even a grain is missing, the collectors will have my head on a pike.
Are you?
Sounds about... Well, go on then.
One of us.
Many but
Is it?
Buy, sell, or be gone. What's this?
My thanks.
Not a...
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Don't let them go!
Over here.
You know what to do. You know what to do. Farewell.
Damn it all. Bodies. Well, the wolves have... So it is you.
If that's true... The girl Yannick went...
You.
Now, why would I do that, brother?
You.
Nah, he was a... Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. We know...
I think he...
And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame when the lads... Could you...
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
Weren't expecting any new Branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
If it was a...
You will be... They...
Hey. Oh.
You... I said it.
Right.
Thank you for returning it.
I should go.
Before you do, the vehicle...
Not to mention it.
But that...
Oh.
If even a grain is missing, the collectors will have my head on a pie.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door. Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the Glass Gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrec.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, If the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. That'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
Hope you're first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change. Come on, this way. Trying to stay out of sight.